fellow degens. Welcome to the Pay the Man podcast. Spoiler alert. We provide the worst possible picks on the internet. Featuring your favorite hosts, Jay Grimm and Jay Wiz.
You know, it's something special seeing that, like waiting for that to happen. That looked amazing. All right, we're here. We're back. I can't believe it's week 3 already, man.
Dude, it's crazy. We're already week 3, and we still haven't even started the baseball playoffs yet.
It's insane. It's crazy how fast things go. You know, you got Monday Night Football, and then fantasy football waivers clear on Wednesdays, and then Thursdays right back. I have no time to settle down.
But I'll tell you something. I'm getting excited for hockey. I mean, I feel like we're in a good spot as a sports fan. We're gonna have everything going soon.
Right around the corner. Yeah. And I can't wait for that game in the Garden, game 1.
But
well, look, Wiz,
it feels good to up the quality over here, man.
Look, we got a lot going on. I'm excited to showcase what we got going on. So look, let's jump into week 1. We got
a little slideshow or something.
Chicago Bears hosting the Houston Texans. The Bears are laying 2.5. The over-under is 39. And here we are. Look at this. We got clips. We got Wiz. We're here.
I mean, what a disgusting football game we got here, man. Dude, so the Packers look good, but the Bears looked horrendous offensively. I think they had Fields had like 9 pass attempts. I mean, both teams suck.
Weather conditions were not.
Yeah, this game
good.
This game is like. I mean,
can you really? What?
I was gonna say, like, why would you bet this game? But yeah. I mean, who are we to talk about? Like, I mean, we bet water polo, so
right.
It's a football game. I mean. If anything, I could see the under being a play here, under 39, which is 2 terrible, horrific offenses. But if anything, I'd probably take Houston here just because they showed that they could at least
look at that.
They could at least be competent, and Chicago's offense is just so bad. You know,
right? You know, I really think I'm gonna go opposite here. This might be Justin Fields' coming out party. I think he's going to stomp this Houston team. Give me the money on the Chicago. Wow. Yeah, I think the Chicago team is going to win a football game. Because look, they beat the Niners. They 1-1. They got stomped in Green Bay, and then they're going to come out here and handle business. In my opinion, I think that Chicago will definitely win this game.
Technical. Wait, how did I? Did I remove you? I removed you from the thing?
Hey, I got it, Pop. I got it, brother, man. We now we're jumping to Tennessee. They're hosting Vegas. And a matter of fact, I don't know what I like here. I really don't know what I like.
To be honest with you, I mean, dude, I think last week, I'm not ready to give up on Tennessee just yet. I think Buffalo's just that good of a football team. Right. I think Buffalo's arguably got the number 1 offense and defense right now. I'm interested to see how this game goes. Now, Devontae Adams had 2 catches last week. I mean, he would never have that in Green Bay. I'm just saying. I think they'll make it a point to get him the football this week. But I would probably lean Vegas -2 here. I think that brutal loss last week. They kind of blew that. And then week 1, they played it was another close game against the Chargers, right?
Right.
Yeah, so they show that they can compete, just kind of 2 bad breaks. I think that they'll come out here. And Tennessee looks like I said, I think Buffalo's just that good, but they show just offensively, they've been having trouble moving the football. I think Vegas gets its first win here.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
So 2-star week, 2-star play of the week, Tennessee Titans.
Aren't we up to 4-star now? Aren't you 0-1?
No, I'm 1-1 with the 2 stars, 0-1 with the 3 stars. I'm going back to the 2-star play. Give me Tennessee at home on the money line. I got Justin Fields coming out party this week.
Wow.
And I got a Derrick Henry coming out party this week.
Wow. I mean, they lost to the Giants. Look at those. They found a way to blow that game.
Exactly.
Here's the thing, though, is listen, I won't be surprised in anything anymore. Look at Cincinnati, starting off 0-2 against the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mitch Trubisky, and then losing to the Cooper Rush-led Cowboys. So nothing surprises me anymore at this point.
Right. Now we're heading over to Indianapolis, right? They're hosting the Chiefs. The Chiefs are laying 5.5, and this is one of those games where I'm looking at my survivor pool too, man.
Yeah. So like I said, that nothing would surprise me anymore. Everybody and their mother is on the Chiefs this week. Everybody, and the line hasn't really moved. So that seems like, okay, it could be a possible trap. I mean, you got Indianapolis who tied against Houston, who everybody was on the Colts that week. Then you had them get shut out against Jacksonville. And everybody said going into the season that Matt Ryan will be better. The Falcons were terrible. Their offensive line sucked. He had no talent. But at this point, I don't know if he's got it anymore, The Colts are just like we said in the preview episode, or not the preview, the recap episode of week 2. The Colts are canceled. In my opinion, I don't care. Everybody's on the Chiefs. I'm joining the club. This is full Kansas City. And, I think the Chiefs, going into week 1, we said that we could see them struggling offensively. And I think we're not yet to see that. They've just been lighting up the scoreboard. Wouldn't surprise me if they go through a little rut here in the middle of the season. But I don't think it's going to be this week. I think Colts -5.5 or the Chiefs -5.5 here is definitely the play.
Right. I completely agree.
If they lose, you could live with yourself, but there's no way I'm taking Indy right now.
Right. I think, like I said, this is probably going to be my survivor knockout pool pick of the week. Chiefs. It's one of those plays where it seems like a trap, but it's really not. Let's get out of my head. Let's lock in. Let's take the Chiefs. Let's lock it in on CBS knockout pools, and let's ride with it. Let's ride with it. Now, a big time game, Wiz. Big time game. I think you can imagine where we're heading. There's the background. There's the Dolphins. There's the Bills. We got things going on. It's at Miami, too. It is one of those games that I don't even know where to begin.
So Buffalo 5 now?
Say it again?
Buffalo's -5 now, so it went up. I think they started out as -3. Micah Hyde is, I believe, sent to the IR we just saw, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so that hurts. But like we said in the beginning of the episode, I think Buffalo right now is on a mission. Number 1 team or number 1 offense. I think they got the number 1 defense. They look like they're playing. It's men against boys. They're just running up the score. It's like they're playing D1 schools right now. I know Tua had a coming out game, 6 touchdown passes. I think it's going to be different against this Buffalo defense, even without Micah Hyde. I'm taking Buffalo. I think they're like we said, they're on a mission right now.
Dude, this Buffalo team looks unstoppable, right? They look scary. They stomped this Titans team. I'm saying stomped a lot today. Did I hear that?
Yeah.
I think I heard that word this morning somewhere. But it wasn't even a fun game to watch.
I mean, look at Josh Allen, man. That's the MVP right there.
Right. That's just play after play he's making, and it's poetry in motion, man. And matter of fact, let me get real close. Let me get real close for you here. Hold on. Let me get real close. There he is. Hard Rock Stadium is going to be jumping. Dolphins +5.
No way. Are
Dolphins.
you just thinking every dog? Dude, remember we went to Hard Rock Stadium, left in the second quarter?
They're legit. They're legit. And I said this last week. I said Dolphins versus the Ravens with no cornerbacks is going to be deadly. And I'm pretty sure the Bills are down 3 to 4 defensive guys this week. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Tua, and then you mix in Big Mike. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be one of those games.
I think.
It's a lot of points,
shootout, but
right? It's 5. The over/under is even high. So I mean, at this point, I really like the Dolphins at home.
I'll be honest with you, man. There's just no way I could take Tua against Josh Allen in a shootout right now. I'm sorry. Like,
look, did you see the video that they posted on Twitter that if you flip the camera angle and make him a righty, he has a cannon?
I
it just looks.
I've seen it, but
and I think that's. Look, would you have said that he would have come back from that deficit that he had versus?
No, but
Lamar
I don't
Jackson?
think you could get you. You can't do that against Buffalo. You can't. You know.
Hey, maybe this absent Micah Hyde's gonna play effective.
Maybe
we'll see. We're definitely gonna have to look into that one a little more. I really do like the Dolphins at home though, for sure. That's a big one for me.
I think we're different on every game so far.
We are, and I have a good feeling about it though. Now we head over to your division here, guy.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I'll tell you something. Kirk Cousins looked lost in prime time. I know that was your triple star play of the week. I don't know if you want to comment on that. But he looked like, to me, everyone was talking about Slay, and Slay played good. But to me, it looked like Kirk Cousins, when they sent a little pressure, was just closing his eyes and where's Justin Jefferson and just praying, you know?
Right.
So this game, I really like Detroit getting 6. I really do.
I love it.
In our season preview, we thought that they could be better. I think they've showed that they're much better offensively, and I'm just not sold on this. Kirk Cousins laying 6 points here.
No shot. Give me everything Lions. Everything the rest of the way. They're actually, so I have an open parlay right now where I kept a little open spots. I'm 3 for 3, and it was a 4-leg, and I'm really thinking about doing it. I'm really thinking about throwing maybe the +6 in there to finish it off and enjoy my Sunday. I think that Jared Goff, he's gonna lead this team to the playoffs.
See, Kirk Cousins is weird. Is like he'll go out there and lay an egg on prime time, then he'll go out here and be in a shootout with 4 touchdowns. You know what I mean? So you got to expect the unexpected in this game, but I definitely like the Lions plus points.
Give me the Lions plus points every day of the week, twice on Sundays. Another good game. I feel we got a lot of good games this week, Wiz. A lot of good games. We're heading over to New England versus the Ravens. The Ravens are laying 2.5.
Love Baltimore.
Wow.
I think they come out with coming off a brutal loss last week. They absolutely choked. I think that they come out haunted in this game, -2.5. I just don't think New England's very good offensively. I think Baltimore or New England's got one of those teams. I think they're going to beat a lot of the bottom half of the teams, but I don't think they're going to beat the top half of the league. And I think Baltimore is probably a top half team, and I think that Baltimore definitely wins by more than 2.5.
At least we can agree now. I mean, yeah. I definitely agree with you. I think there's no other way you can look at this game. I think after what happened last week, they're going to come out and prove that they're legit contenders in the league versus a Bill Belichick-led Pats, I think.
I think with Bill Belichick, he's going to outcoach those worst teams, but they just don't have enough talent. They don't have enough talent to beat a team like Baltimore. They don't have Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle to score however many touchdowns, 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Give me Baltimore.
Baltimore for sure, man. And then we head over to this one, fucking barn burner. Real barn burner for me here. It sucks that we got to look at the Jets football team. Let me lead this off real quick. Joe Shiesty, he got to figure it out. He has to figure it out eventually. And can I say this is a great spot for him to figure it out? Yes. Do I think the Jets have any shot they win this game? No, no shot.
No shot.
No shot the Jets win this game.
I got to be
3-star Cincy. 3-star Cincy.
You have a couple
Joe
3-stars so far, right?
No.
You have a 2-star and a 3-star.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So your 2-star, you said, is Detroit. Your 3 stars.
No. My 2 stars, Tennessee at home.
Tennessee at home.
My 3-star Cincy. Just for anyone that doesn't know, my highest play goes by the lowest star. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, I haven't even invented the 1-star yet. But the 2 stars, my highest play of the week, Tennessee. And it goes to 3-star. We're going to stay at probably like max 4 stars. Nothing crazy.
Okay. See, that's what I said last week against the Cowboys. I said, no way the Cowboys with Cooper Rush beat Cincy coming off of a loss, and that got me in trouble. So 0-2, they lost to Mitchell Trubisky, and they've lost to Cooper Rush. I'm not counting the Jets out here until the Bengals could figure it out. Their offensive line somehow got worse, even with all those upgrades they made, and that worries me. Joe Burrow's taking a beating, and the Jets, believe it or not, like they've been competent the first 2 weeks of the season, or at least the first half of the Ravens game, and then they somehow came back in the second half of that game. Garrett Wilson had a breakout, and I'm not so sure the Jets can't keep this at least within 6.
I felt like a slide in from like Chris Collins or sliding like a Al Michaels thing. Yeah, I completely agree. This is gonna be a Bengals murder scene.
Like the Bengals are eventually gonna figure it out,
Right?
But I can't lay 6 with them right now. Just after what they've done to me the first 2 weeks, to be honest with you.
We'll see. We'll see, man. Here we are. Philly's going to the Commanders. Laying 6.5. Brutal.
Carson Wentz revenge game here.
Brutal, exactly. What a spot. If you haven't seen your Yahoo notifications lately, I just picked up Carson Wentz off the block.
Did you?
I did.
27 points first 2 weeks, right?
Right. He's up there in points, but I also have a situation at hand with Herbie in the rib. So just in case he's out, we're going to slide in Wentz. So with that being said, I said this last week. I went out to dinner for the Monday night games, and I was talking with the people at my table, and I said, I really don't like Jalen Hurts. I don't like this kid. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. And give me Washington plus 6.5 here. I think they're going to hang around long enough to keep this within a touchdown, and this game can end by a field goal or something like that, because I really think Carson Wentz is going to show Philly that he's legit, and that's going to be the guy. He's going to be – is this a 4-star? No, it's not to the 4-star yet. Let's not – I'm getting too excited. I'm getting
crazy.
I like a lot of things this week. Let's not get excited.
You're thinking the dogs are barking, huh?
Wait, slide in. The dogs are barking this week. The dogs are going to bark. And
I mean, Philly look good. They look good last week. Hurts played the best I've seen him play. Their offense with A.J. Brown, and they finally got Devonta Smith going. Right. I kind of agree with you. This is a tough game because I could see Philly running them out of the building and winning 37-13. I could see that. But like you said, Washington has been. I want to see who did they play week 1? Do you remember? Washington. Yeah, so they beat the Jags 20-22, and then they lost by 9 to Detroit. I mean, Philly really. You were on the Vite. That was your triple star play of the week. Not to keep rubbing salt in the wound. And Philly look good. They look like contenders in the NFC, definitely the favorites of the NFC East. I'd probably go in a big divisional matchup here. I think Philly wins by a touchdown at least.
How about that touchdown by Chubby? That's my guy. All right, let's jump into the next one. let's jump into the next one. Let's see. We'll go over here. Doop, doop, doop. Jags, Chargers. Jags, Chargers.
Well, the
Uh-oh.
obvious thing with this game is got to keep an eye on Herbert because they're
You
saying
do.
he's leaning on the wrong side of questionable. If Herbert's out, you got to go with Jacksonville, in my opinion. If Herbert plays, keep an eye on the line movement. Obviously, you would, even with the banged up Herbert, I would take the Chargers here. But I think that's what this game comes down to.
Yeah, I'm definitely. This was actually one of my survivor picks, if necessary. If Herbie plays this line, is the line going to go higher if Herbie's confirmed? I really don't know.
Well, I think that they're already just assuming he's
Pricing
not.
it in.
Yeah.
Right, I could see that. I think that I almost just invented the 1 star, but that -3 is just it's a weird line. It's a weird line, and
I mean, Jacksonville's been pretty good so far.
Right. I understand, but it's Jacksonville. You know what I mean?
Who's in charge of backup? Chase Daniel?
Someone came in.
Yeah,
Who came in? Yeah, Chase Daniel. Yeah. Chase
I
Daniel
don't
came
think.
in.
I think that Jacksonville front would be all over him, man. Even if Herbert plays, am I lagging? Yeah, his computer sucks.
Hey, look, maybe this video pops. You'll go buy yourself a nice little laptop.
Yeah, right. Maybe have a good week.
I can
Maybe
only
have a good bounce back week. It started good on Thursday.
How about a bounce back week, Wiz? Hey, wait, get him on the solo screen. Maybe he'll pop back for you. How we
You know what
doing?
it was? I opened up a new tab to see Chase Daniel, and now my computer's all out of.
All right, I think you're back now,
focus.
brother.
All right.
I think you're good to go. Now, look, just in time for your boys here. Just in time for the boys, Wiz. As doggies on the road. Dog. What are you liking? What do you hear? What do you say, Wiz?
Do we got the thing up?
Oh, I got it. Oh, it's up. It's going to get better.
So I got my high yield bank account play of the week.
Uh-oh.
In a pick, In a pick 'em, Brady's 3-1 against Rodgers. We're due for a win here in a coin flip of a game. I know we beat the Bears, but I think that's going to be more of what you're going to see from the Packers defense. I think week 1 was an anomaly. We're just too talented defensively. And now you got the Bucs without Mike Evans, who's suspended, without Chris Godwin, possibly without Julio Jones. Rodgers isn't going to throw the picks that Winston. The game was close last week, and Winston I think he threw 2 or 3 picks late in that fourth quarter. Rodgers isn't going to do that. I really like how we got our running backs involved last week. Watkins is out.
That opens the door for Lazard.
What happened?
That opens the door for Lazard.
Yeah, Lazard's another guy who you got to keep an eye on if he plays this week. I think he should. He played last week, but I saw he's questionable. But still, I think this is going to be a good defensive battle. The Bucs defense showed they're legit. They held Dallas at 3 and then play lights out against the Saints. But still, man, I really think with all those guys out, I think we get it done. I really do.
Look, I can't disagree with you, but watching these clips, does it hurt a little bit? I didn't think about it.
It really still. There's certain losses as a fan. You got the obviously the 2014 NFC Championship game against Seattle still makes me lose sleep. Then this game before halftime, that Hail Mary we gave up to Evans on Kevin King. I mean, this was a good game. We should have won, but. And if you don't think that's on our boys' back of our minds this week,
right?
I feel pretty good at a pick 'em here. I really do.
What about this? I saw a thing today that today's like the anniversary of the Hail Mary.
Oh yeah, another disaster. But at least that got the refs back. Someone had to do it.
I mean, you're right. You're right. Uh-oh. Big time game. Big time game.
I think we skipped the Saints-Panthers game.
We skipped the game.
That's for a reason?
Come on, Wiz. Just wait it out. Just wait. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Rams, Cardinals in Arizona. Did I see something wrong? Were the Rams dogs to start the week?
I didn't see that.
I could have sworn I saw them at plus money, and I was like,
really?
why are they home dogs? And I was gonna jump all over them as home dogs. Now they're laying 3.5. I'm still gonna take them. You got to take the Rams. Those are my guys. Over unders at 48.5. I haven't dabbled in any over unders this week, but this game's gonna.
Can we talk about the over under real quick on that Thursday game? That brutal beat.
Brutal.
On that last second. So we had a teaser, Steelers plus 11.5 over under. I think it was 45. And it was Chubb reached over, got the first down. It looked like they were able to take knees. And then they reversed the call, made a 4th and inches. They don't go for it. They pin him back deep. The guy had a punt of his career. Pins him deep. They start lateraling. Yep. This isn't it, but brutal. But anyway, you could. Sorry about that. I just had to.
No, I know some people have to get their frustrations off their mind sometimes, but everything Rams, everything. Even give me the over. Let me sprinkle in the over. We can even tease that. What is it? 6-point teaser. So you're gonna get them plus. But a little 42. Give me. I like that. I'm gonna write that down. I want to do that this week. I want to take the Rams and the teaser with the over.
Pen and paper.
The pen and paper has to come out. Actually, no paper, but we're gonna go right onto the website here and just lock it in now. How about we lock it in live? We're gonna go teaser.
We got a live lock.
We're gonna live lock. We're gonna go. What are you thinking? 7-point, 10-point. What are you thinking?
Well, you wanna get within those key points,
Right. So let's see NFL 6-point teaser. We're gonna go Rams plus 2.5 over 42.5. Why not? Let's do that. Something nice there, Don.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to think about it, if the Cardinals don't come back and in that crazy fashion last week, and the Rams almost don't blow it against Atlanta, this line's probably bigger. I'm still not sold on Arizona. I really like the Rams minus 3.5 here.
Yeah, that's I had to do what I had to do and lock that in just now, just so I didn't forget. Because let's bring up Thursday again, because I guess Thursday was a fun day to bring up. I sent you a screenshot of something I liked, right? And it was around 11 o'clock in the morning. I didn't lock it in, and it wound up hitting.
I mean, what else is new, right? But if you did lock it in, it would have lost.
If I locked it in, it would have resulted in terrible things to happen because my luck, we know, is not that good lately.
Although I had a bad break on the teaser, I got lucky because I had Najee Harris over under 55.5 rushing yard, or I'm sorry, I had the over of Najee 55.5 rushing yards. He ended with 56. So got lucky there. I was refreshed. I was just waiting for a stat correction. I was like, somehow I'm going to get screwed here. But
I have a feeling that your luck is starting to turn, Wiz.
I hope you're right because I was feeling that myself, but I don't want to say it.
I really think it is just because everything you've been saying out of your mouth is just bah, 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 bah. It's hitting. It's hitting.
Listen, we had to turn the page on last week, and we didn't get to Sunday yet, so let's not jinx it.
Right.
But we got a good game here, man.
We do have a good game here. It's in Denver. Jimmy G laying 1.5, right? I don't know what to do.
Well,
I don't know what to do.
I like it for that exact reason. I feel like Jimmy G, you know what you're getting. Denver has offenses just not looked good yet. And I really like San Francisco minus 1.5. Besides that, that Chicago, they lost to Chicago in those bad conditions or whatnot. But you know what you're getting in Jimmy G. He's just going to be a good game manager. He's going to be consistent. And until Denver's offense, I mean, it looked brutal last week. Until Russell Wilson could get going, I think San Francisco gets it done here.
I completely agree with you there, San Fran. I like the team better with Jimmy G than I did with Trey Lance.
Yeah, you know what you're getting in Jimmy G, and I'm still not over the fact of that Seattle loss, man.
I mean, yeah, that was rough just because a lot of action on that one, right? Week 1.
Yeah, I mean, let me ask you: if Jimmy G plays Week 1, they probably win that game
easily.
Chicago, yeah,
easily.
Oh man, I hit a wrong tab here. I'm gonna probably be. Am I frozen?
Are you frozen? No.
We're having technical difficulties with the new production. We got the new production team.
That's all right. Look at this. Look at that guy go. That guy. I mean, can he wake up? Can he get going maybe this week?
There's been no running backs who've had a good first 2 weeks. I think the stat is no running back had 17 points in both, at least 17 points in both weeks, which is kind of crazy.
Like fantasy points?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Chubb. Oh, it's week 3, right? Yeah. No, that's wild.
Yeah, right.
The wide receivers are going absolutely bonkers. We got St. Brown's going nuts. Diggs is lighting it up. I mean, even Jefferson, right? Jefferson's having besides last week.
Well, so we got one game left on the slate, right?
Yeah. Oh, 2.
Oh, 2. You want to get to that game now before we get to Monday night? Got the one you were holding in the back burner.
Let's do it. Here she is.
So get to it.
Here she is.
Come on, production team. Solo it. Here we go.
It's that time. It's week 3 and it's coming out. The 1-star play of the week is another home dog.
Did you say 1 star?
I said 1 star.
Oh.
Get them going. I know I said game of the year the other day for these boys, which Garrett Sundays Williams is just an animal. They 1-0. I mean, the game of the years are 1-0. They're 4-0 after a very nice win last night. I think that this 1-star it's appropriate to let the 1-star out this week for this game because I'm very high on the Panthers, and I think that this is going to be a big game for them at home. Give me everything, Baker. Everything. 1-star. Mark it now. Panthers money line. Done.
Wow. I mean, you've been on them week 1, week 2, and now your first 1-star here in week 3.
Right. So now
Baker
I was waiting for my spot.
You though at all?
No.
Think he figures it out?
It's his first year with a new team. It's week 1's a hiccup. Week 2 is another hiccup. Now we're gonna get going. Now we're gonna start flowing. And I definitely think that when I first saw that line, I was even surprised that the Saints are favored. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a good. I don't know.
Every week's been a close line, right? I think they were -2 against the Giants week 1. Then they were, I think, in like a +1 game last week, and now they're here +2.5. So
I like it. I think they're gonna go out there and get their first win.
All right, there it is.
I think that's what's gonna happen. And now we're gonna head over to Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football is here at home.
Okay, so we got Dallas the Giants -1.
And over-under's low, no?
Yeah, but for a reason. I mean, listen, I don't think Cooper Rush is going to go out there and do what he did again last week. I feel like this is kind of a trap game, and I know we've been saying that a lot, and I feel like I'm starting to overthink myself, which I don't really like with all these upsets. But I just feel like Dallas is in for a letdown game here. They go out there as underdogs. Cooper Rush had no pressure, and they go out there and beat Cincy. Defense looks very good. Their defense looked real good. I mean, Micah Parsons is a freak. But I just think the Giants here get it done. Saquon Barkley. Do I really think Daniel Jones is much better than Cooper Rush? Probably not, but at least you know what you're getting in Daniel Jones. I feel like Cooper Rush is just we haven't seen enough of him yet. I say Giants probably win an ugly game here. I don't really feel confident about it. Yeah, it's pretty much.
Hey, it's a whiteout game out there in MetLife. They're doing a little whiteout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think.
How do you feel about that? I feel like that's a college thing, you know.
I think I agree. It's a college thing. Last night we did blew out. We did do that. But, do I like these professional teams doing something like that? Maybe in like a poverty franchise like the Giants, you want to bring the fans into the stadium. That may be one way to do it. That might be one way to do it. I mean, they are 2-0.
I was just looking at that. They are 2-0, man.
Right. They're 2-0. Even the dogs are saying they like them 2-0.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
That's a sign. I think when these dogs stop chirping, that they like it too.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
It's gonna be the G-men. It's gonna be the G-men at home. See? It's the G-men at home. It's the G-men at home, and I love every part of it. I really do. I'm gonna lock in something similar to maybe like another teaser, maybe because that over/under is pretty low. I have faith in the Giants' offense to score. Do I have faith in Cooper Rush after what he did last week? I mean, yes, I do actually.
I was thinking a teaser could be pretty good for this game because I think it's going to be like one of those low-scoring, one-possession games where you get some points in your back pocket. I think you could go like Giants under or something like that.
Under?
Yeah, just because I mean, dude, could you see the Giants and the Cowboys lighting up the scoreboard? You get a teaser, it's 40 for the 1 for 2 for the like under 45. I think I could definitely see the under in that. I could see 2017, 21-17, 23-20, something like that.
I mean, Cooper Rush put up how many points? He put up a 20 spot and won that game last week.
Yeah, they started off real good and then
they died off.
They kind of died off in the second half. Luckily, they were able to hold on, but this week I feel like could be
a
little different.
Hey, put me on the main screen for a second.
Yes, sir.
There I am. Here we are. Just want to give a shout out real quick to these fellas right here. Just because I would say you could probably agree with me. You can come back because I want to talk to you.
I'm back? Okay.
These boys it's probably my first year that I'm really getting into this college football scene. Like actually attending football games. I haven't missed a minute of football yet.
Some would say it's because they're 3-0.
So that's where I want to get it out there before people start questioning me. I've been on, I'm on cues. Game 1 versus Louisville, I had the backyard set up nice. I was out there. Every minute was played. Every minute was watched. I just don't want to get called out for saying, oh, they're 4-0, and now you're doing this, the other thing. So before the media gets to it, I wanted to address it. These are my guys. And we're going to ride, and we're going to probably walk into a ranked NC State.
I mean, that's your alma mater, so.
I wish I knew the song. But hey, I just wanted to before the media gets out and they start questioning me for being, oh, you're jumping on the bandwagon, oh, they're 4-0. It ain't like that.
No, that was good. That was good. You put out. I think you needed a statement. You needed to put out a statement,
right? Especially, I feel like things were getting really
a little hairy.
Yeah, it was getting a little hairy because I said something to you yesterday, and it just didn't feel like you I don't know. It just felt like I was getting a bad rap. You know what I mean?
Could we just put out a recap? So we got the high yield bank account play of the week, Green Bay, money line. Then we got your first ever 1-star Carolina. So that's your number 1 play of the week, right?
Right.
So we got Packers for me, money line. Either they're gonna win or lose to pick them, and you got Carolina up plus 2.5.
I'm gonna take the money line.
Money line. What is that? Do you know? Plus 115. Plus 125?
It's around that number, yes, sir.
Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's our top plays, and listen, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that sub button, and let's have a great week 3. Better than week 2, hopefully.
Let's hope.
All right. Peace.